Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. The action has already started. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Terrific header! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Rummenigge. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Can he get away here? Lahm, crossed in. He's got two. It's in. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Bayern Munich are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Matthäus.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. Bayern Munich clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Lahm clearly looking the key component.
He rises! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Looking for the run. And here's Van Basten. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Van Basten. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nesta. Bayern Munich look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Nice sequence of passes, this. It's an early cross.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Matthäus. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? So, what can they come up with here? Lahm. Rummenigge.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that could set him on his way. complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now. Oh, what a climb! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Camavinga. And here's Messi. Zanetti. And it's Cruyff. Nedved. Spread out to the left. Davis.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Oh, look, it's Nedved! Mateus. Oh, no joy this time. Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's got the shot away! No mistake! They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent.
He's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nedved. Chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. He could be in here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision.
Great hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Cannavaro can get it clear. Well, that looks a decent ball. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Davis. Oh, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. He can run onto that. Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Guardiola. Davis. Played back in. Zanetti. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, here we go. Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Terrible error, duly punished. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
He could be in here. Oh, that's delightful. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He rises! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Davis delivers. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Nedved. In with a header! It's anyone's ball now. He's having a go! Cruyff plays it short.
2 added minutes has
Big
been
header! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And the half-time whistle goes. Inter Milan playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow and it's 2-2. Second period then underway. And he was quick to react. Great ball if he can get there. He's picked his way through. Bastoni to Messi. Chips it through. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that was vital. He won't be happy with that one. And he's in on goal. Climbs up big. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Nedved.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That looks a cracking ball. Can he put it away? He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Davis gets over and intercepts. Ah, he's given it away. Davis, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, easy pickings there. So we've reached the hour mark.
For this match was 28,997.
Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Cruyff, Drogba. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's gone forward. Neymar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He could be in here, and he's onside. Hits one! Goal, Inter! And they get themselves in front! Pedri at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Inter Milan take the lead. Mateus. Neymar. He can run onto that. And he's felt... And Messi! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Guardiola. Dink through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Zanetti. Driving through the middle. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Didier Drogba, number 24.
Pass just lacking.
Header! Number 7.
And that would have been game, set and match.
Fernando Torres just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Number 14, Van Basten. Number 22, Suarez. Number 6, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 10, Messi.
Messi is in a really good position out wide. It's their second corner of the game. Messi pulls short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Zanetti. Messi. Now it's Ribery. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's shot a goal! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Fernando Torres. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Adams gets across to intercept that. Cannavaro. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That's that, the end. Inter Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any
Just a quick
measure.
announcement, and an exciting one too.
Your
We're
final
about to
thoughts, Jim?
announce today's
Inter
rugby
definitely
numbers.
impressing
Please
me
watch
here,
the screen if you
especially
haven't
the
taken
way
it.
that attack clicked, whether it was link-up.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Now, that looks a decent ball. He could be in here. Fernando Torres shapes to shoot, and it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So, a breakthrough already. Real chance! Moved on forwards. Pedri, and the shot! Really well taken goal. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to...
He's had a shot! It's fallen kindly here. They are rampant. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels... Has a goal! I've got to be quick to recover this.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's a good ball. Iniesta! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's clever. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And that is as far as they're going to... And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. In for a header! Just off target.
Well, this is a real privilege, Peter. There's an iconic number 10 below us.
You refer, of course, to the great Zico.
I do indeed, arguably the best of his time, and while he thrived in the number 10 role, he could play in any offensive position on the pitch, really.
We'll just sit back and enjoy him.
An easy watch, Peter.
Alexander-Arnold, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Thuram. No way through. That is ended up in no man's land. No, that's been intercepted. Floated through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Davids. Zico. Cruyff. Zico.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And he's had a shot! It's fallen kindly here. Oh, that wasn't far away. Pedri. And here's decent hit! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Great ball if he can get there. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Gets his head to it! Has a look and plays it forward. And now they can spring out of defence. Cruyff.
Caen clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
He's in space and looking for options. Stood up well to him there. Now then, the ball's come loose. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Suarez. And he was alert to it. Plays a delicate ball. Thuram calmly anticipates. And it's Cruyff. Zico. Pedri. Messi. To Guardiola. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. No foul, says the referee. Camavinga! And that is wildly off target.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Look at the space here. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Iniesta. Pirlo. That has not gone well. Oh, no joy this time. And he's cut it out.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. The midway point of the game.
Inter really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that's been won straight back. Looking for the runner. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Thuram. Thuram carries the ball down the right. Goalless still on either side, really getting onto the front foot. He's looking to set free a runner. Hits one! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Up for a header! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pirlo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Guardiola is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No, that was never going to make it. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Luis Suarez. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Out of play for a goal kick.
Changement pour Caen. Messi, le numéro 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Luis Suarez, le numéro 21. Pirlo. À leur place, le numéro 22. Kaka, le numéro 10. Ronaldinho, le numéro 6. Gérard.
They get a throw in.
Changement.
He's in, surely! Big header! Oh, it's come loose. And they're on him in a flash. Oh, can he get onto this? Del Piero. Haaland. Brilliantly cut out. Passing nice and neat.
Caen merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Now it's... He's had a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Del Piero. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that was vital. Chip through. Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. He gets big! No mistake! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
But before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Inter Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ronald, great hit! And that could come back to haunt them.
Ronaldinho couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
Now it's Haaland. Guardiola gets over and intercepts, works it forward.
Caen have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Nicely aimed pass. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Maldini. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Temps additionnel.
Maldini.
1 minute.
Lunin deals with it effortlessly. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a shade optimistic. And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Fernando Torres picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Mesdames et messieurs, votre attention s'il vous
What are
plaît.
your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, where can I start? There's so much to admire in this team and how they went about things.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. The action has all... Goes in for the header! That has not gone well. Gets his pass away. It's Nedved!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
He has found the way through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
No, that was never going to make it.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Javier Zanetti, he goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
Nedved, Cruyff, and a header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That has been cut short. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Messi. Nedved. Engages and forces him off the ball. Fernando Torres. Torres! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Still goalless. João Cancelo. Here's Nedved. Zanetti. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Nedved. Passing is crisp and sharp. Camavinga. Guardiola. Neymar. And that could set him on his way. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Figo. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's found a way past. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Knocks it out wide, looking to go deep. Oh, shooting chance!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Great defending, strong and determined. And we expected better, and so did he.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Messi. That is ended up in no man's land. And he's intervened well there. He's through here. And the shot! It's there!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Goal! À ha segnato al 38esimo minuto, numero 9.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Nedved. Zanetti.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri. Fernando Torres. Works it forward. That's a nicely measured pass.
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
There's the start of the second half.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Camavinga.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Pass somewhat off target. Nedved. Camavinga gets across to intercept that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Zanetti.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He won't be happy with that one. Oh, good-looking ball.
Guardiola.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And they're back on the ball again. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Torres. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That is a great pick out. Brilliantly cut out.
Nedved.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Inter are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Guardiola.
Camavinga. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice pass. Can he finish? It's in! They are right back in business!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Guardiola.
Oh, super find. And that is a little undercooked. Neymar.
Figo.
Messi. And the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first.
Numero 11, Neymar. Numero 22, Fernando Torres.
Zanetti is there, and he can get that clear.
Numero 9, numero 6.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Numero 15, Ribéry. Il numero 18.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Tonali calmly anticipates.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
It'll be a throw-in. Oh, can he get onto this? He could be in here.
Inter merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
He's had a hit! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Ribéry fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Corner number 2 then. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Chips it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Jordi Alba. He's picked his way through. It's a sweet ball, that.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There's the hit! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, no joy this time. Now it's River. And Ribéry!
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And the number on the board is 3. Out for a throw. Beckenbauer, Haaland chasing after it. It's a pretty loose pass. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And as you can see, we've already started here. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Camavinga gets good distance on it. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Messi, and the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? David Villa. Oh, that's nice. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Mohamed Salah, and that has left him in a heap. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Back into the middle. Tries a shot! Goal! Milan! There is the breakthrough!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
David Villa made a good run there. Now it's Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he was quick to react. Guardiola. Time and again they are repelled. Fernando Torres. And Torres! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Decent progress down the left. He's picked his way through. Pedri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Neto. Alvarez. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Pedri. And here's Neymar. And he goes cross-field. Saint-Maximin quietly revving up. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Played back in. And he was alert to it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That's a little off target. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Aimed beyond the defence. Torres! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Pedri has it in a wide position. Oh, well played, well played. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
David Villa.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's got the beating of his man. Well read, nice interception. And the first half is done. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner.
Header! He's done very well to get to that.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there.
Oh, shooting chance! Yes! Inter are back in business.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Forwards and with intent. In with the challenge. Interesting ball. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, nicely intercepted. He's looking for the runner here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, important interception. Saint-Maximin. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay? Now the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Mission one has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
He's through here. And the keeper's in command. Just about up to the hour now. Tomori gets over and intercepts. Neymar here's onto this. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed, there's the hit! Goal! Milan! And they're back in front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Milan get themselves into the lead. Fernando Torres. Can he put it away? And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Neymar.
De Nielsen, who's had it nicked away.
Messi.
He could be in here.
Numero 6.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Il numero 7, il numero 20, il numero 17.
And he's managed to get free. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Oh, really well played.
Kubo, cleared without hesitation.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, there's the clearance. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Rafael Leao. He has found a way through. He rises! Oh, taken with style! Two up and threatening to pull clear. Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Looking here to chip it through. Chouameni spots it and intercepts.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vinicius Junior. De Nielsen. Tonali does really well to win the ball there. The final 5 minutes. That's a good run down the left. He's shifting through the gears here. He's looking to set free a runner. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Guardiola. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now who's going to be first to this? There could be trouble here.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Inter Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Guardiola is there to clear. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes, and it's played forward. Gets a good foot in there. Lovely ball, and can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. That's really well manoeuvred. And that will be it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take.